well, Company Trader, to be disruptive, as I like to say that we are. I tell you what, before I went live, I was playing one of my favorite motivational videos. And if you don't know Jocko, look up Jocko, okay? For those of you that know Jocko, my God, right? I'm telling you, you can play anything from this guy and you all of a sudden are motivated. I would love to play it now, but more than likely the Facebook algorithms will take us down if I do so. But I would suggest the first one. You know what? I'll post a link on here to that video after this show. But I'm telling you, when it starts,
direct subordinates, one of my guys.
woo! I'm telling you, look up the video called Good. Major problems, right? I don't want to play too much of
it. We got this and that, and the other thing. And I'd
right?
look at him and I'd say, good.
Good. We got problems. You got problems in your business. What do you tell them? What do you tell anybody?
He said, I already know what you're going to say. I said, well, what am I going to say?
What is he going to say, fellas?
Good.
Good. That's right. I'm telling you, I don't want to play too much in case Facebook doesn't like us. But I'm telling you, look up that motivational video by Jocko called Good. I'm telling you, if you're a business owner, it's good. And look, we started a new series that we're going to be posting as well on Company Trader Facebook page called the Business Principles. And we posted the first principle, not necessarily the first step in any principles of business, but principles of business nonetheless. You will be seeing those posted daily on the Company Trader Instagram as well as our Facebook page. And look, to building any successful business is about solving problems. That's principle number one that we posted, because that's what it's about. If you're a small business owner, you already know that's just what it's about, right? You're going to step into a business, you're going to encounter problems you may have expected, may have planned for, and problems you may not have accounted for, but it's how you can solve those problems. And in solving those problems along the way, you will build a successful business. And like Jocko says, right, if you got problems coming from the business, something happening that day, good. See, I almost got Jocko's voice down good. Good. I'm telling you, man, that dude will motivate the heck out of you if you want to start listening to somebody. So today, we're a little early. Next week is Small Business Week. All right. It seems like every other day you turn around the calendar, it is some special day, special week, celebrating somebody, something like that. Also happens to be a couple birthdays of the people at Company Trader. My birthday is May 29th, coming up here at the end of it. Mr. Jim and I, myself, as well as the founder and CEO, it is Sal Esposito's birthday too. May 25th. I think it's May 25th. If I'm wrong, sorry, man. May 23rd, maybe 27th. Maybe 27th. I don't know. I think it's the 27th. I don't know. Somebody posted right here. Marina, let me know. I know you're watching. Joe Demetrius as well, joining us to round out the executive team there at Company Trader. So a lot of birthdays going down. I almost think, it's Bishop. That's right. Our buddy Bishop, who hangs out with us a lot too. Will play some intricate roles as well. The 28th. Thank you, Marina. Sal's birthday is May 28th. Mine's May 29th. And also the lovely Patricia, much better half than me. Her birthday is actually coming up on May 5th. So tons of birthday celebrations, but, well, I guess it is kind of a week for us as well. But Small Business Week begins next week, runs May 5th to May 11th. And what I wanted to do to talk about talk to small business owners, even those around small business, right? You may work for a small business, right? You may own a small business. Small businesses, as we know, I hate to sound like a politician here, but we are the backbone of America. Small businesses truly are. And it's a week to celebrate those small businesses here in America. That's what the week is all about. Maybe we could just get some better tax breaks or something. That might help us out for small businesses. You can keep your week if we get some better tax break as small businesses. That would probably be, I think we'll take that one too instead of a week. But it's a week to know. So I wanted to drop some facts about small businesses that have been revealed in some research here lately. So according to data released by the ADP and Moody's Analytics, on May 1st, the U.S. economy added many more jobs than expected in April 19th. And employers continue to hire and fill open positions. Well, we did. I know we've hired 15 people already in our expansion down to Hardee County. I know that 15 people have been employed in the last 2 weeks of us arriving in Hardee County for our expansion down there. So, hey, it looks like Moody's Analytics and ADP are on the ball as of May 1st. This was yesterday. Okay, so as of May 1st, how many jobs, you might ask? 15. No, well, we added to that 15. Private payrolls grew from 275,000 in April, dwarfing the initial 177,000 estimated. That's nearly double. It's there, another 100,000 more, basically, right? 100,000 more jobs expected, right? Service jobs increased from 223,000 from 59,000, which were in professional and business services. Construction alone added 49,000 jobs with a total of 52,000 in production and manufacturing. Small businesses, 1 to 49 employees. Now, remember, small businesses range up to almost 250 employees, okay? So there's various realms here. If I hear 250 employees, that's a lot. We're actually heading there. We're almost there as Company Trader here in the next 3 months, more than likely. But small businesses, 100 to 49 employees, hired 77,000 employees. Medium businesses, this is your 50 to 499 employees, hired 145,000 employees. Larger companies, 500 plus employees, only hired 53,000, right? So you're looking at the numbers there for small businesses, 1 to 49, 50 to 499, almost combined for just over 210, 220,000 employees, while larger companies only added 53,000. What does this hiring mean? It means more employees, of course. Employees are absolutely necessary to build and grow a profitable business. They are your most valuable asset. Yes, we are your most valuable asset. America and people, we have employed hundreds of thousands of people beyond the numbers expected. That's because of business owners and the team, especially behind the business owners and founders. Teamwork is essential in growing your small business. I promise you that. Hence our wonderful, amazing, and talented team at CompanyTrader.com. So I'm going to keep going a little bit and see what else we can drag up. But business growth and new employees also means an increased potential for legal missteps and errors. Business owners might feel pressure to expedite or circumvent the normal hiring practices in order to fill positions to build teams more quickly. But poor hiring and employment practices can have disastrous financial and legal repercussions for your business. In case you didn't know, be careful who you hire. There's a fact you probably already knew, and probably if a small business owner or founder or hirer you have experienced, right? It can cost you tons of money. You hire the wrong people just to fill the positions. If you scale too fast, there's probably not the right people in place. It can cause tons and tons of issues, right? So if you're benefiting, if you're a business owner and you're benefiting from the economic boom and new position to hire new employees, follow these employment practices, okay? Hire right. Hiring and training an employee is an investment. You should spend time and effort to hire the right employee for the job for your business. Focus on the individual and their potential fit with the company and the position. Try to find the right balance between the need for hard and soft skills. Hire right, because it costs you money. The time you put in training somebody, if you're just trying to fill the spot, maybe you hire a friend because, you want to be a nice guy. But if they don't, or girl, or lady, have to be, hey, that's how it is, right? Tons of business owners, actually female business owners, have increased by almost 30% in the last 5 years. In case you didn't know that, that's a fact right out of my head. All right, Google it. So hire right, put the time in, because it's going to cost you money. It could also cost you customers. If you're putting somebody right in there just because you need to fill the seat and put somebody on the phone or to fill what's going on, maybe you're scaling too fast. Maybe you can pull back that throttle a little bit and then take your time, because look, your executives, your managers, your trainers, they're spending time on hiring this person. This costs tons of money down the line. And if this person is calling on your customers and they're not well trained, it can cause you to lose customers. Okay. Second bullet point about hiring: up-to-date employee handbook. We certainly have an employee handbook at CompanyTrader.com. So all of you that have been hired on Company Trader, and we have our orientation down there May 13th, you will be receiving our up-to-date employee handbook. You should also have an up-to-date employee handbook that describes in detail the key provisions of employment at your company. Proper guidelines and employee handbook will help resolve any legitimate employment-related disputes. You go to the handbook, right? What does the handbook say? What does policy say, right? As I'm sure we've all heard once or twice in our lives, what does policy say, right? So have your policies in order as well. Don't scale so fast until the policies are in order. Number 3, proper non-compete agreements. NDAs, people. All right, NDAs. There will come a time when all employees will separate from your business. I don't know about all employees, but some will. You need to have a non-compete agreement in place. Now, look, a lot of NDAs do not hold up in court anyway, but for the most part, you need to. If it comes to technology, especially if you have programmers, developers, things like that within your business, it is imperative that they sign non-competes, because holding on to the intellectual property from a technical standpoint can be very difficult. It is difficult to trademark back in programming inventions, if you will, okay? But you can do the best you can. But these are just 3 points, right, that come with hiring people into your business. But what great news, right, for small businesses and those looking for jobs. Maybe instead of looking for some big company to hire you on, you start looking for small companies and apply there. Because look, I was listening to this, it was an Asian billionaire guy talking the other day about, he was talking to high school seniors that were graduating and a few college freshmen in that realm, in that age range. And he said, look, when you're in school, be a good student, right? Be a good student and learn as much as you can. It's an opportunity to grow what you learn. After that, maybe you get through college, be the good student, focus, right? Take your first job in a large company is what he says. Take your first job in a large company. Because in this large company, you will learn the intricacies, because a large company, for the most part, not all, have been fine-tuned like a motor. They are running like a machine. You will learn the foundations, the ins and outs of how a corporation functions, what those steps are, how the hierarchies work, how information is moved around and traded. A lot of times it's been perfected by large companies, right? But after you've spent some time with the large company, that second level job that you move to, you should be looking for a small business. Look for who is leading that small business, because again, business owners, as founders, when you are hiring people into your business, you may not know it, but you are also a mentor. You are teaching and leading those who have chosen to follow you, and who you have chosen to hire. So if you've chosen to hire them, you are becoming a mentor to them. You hiring them, but now they're close to you. So what this gentleman was telling the younger individuals is, choose a small business and notice the founders and the owners, the executives that run this small business, because this is where you will learn passion, drive, and the love for an idea. This is where you'll learn the passion, drive, and love for an idea. Because when somebody is a small business owner, if you're a small business owner out there, you know the type of love, drive, and passion and sacrifice that it takes to get that business off the ground and then to get it successful on different levels. So just something to think about. If maybe you're not a business owner, you're looking for a job, where to move into. I thought it was great advice, actually, that came from this billionaire business gentleman. I thought it was, I hadn't heard that advice before so specifically, right? We've heard be a good student. But to get the job at the big corporation, to learn the foundations, the mechanics, the ins and outs of a company, and then move on from there to a small business where you may take a cut and pay in what you're doing, but that is where you can become a great mentoree and find a good mentor. And if you're a business owner, understand that you are a mentor, whether you like it or not. Okay, so I'm going to cover a couple small things here, some feel-good facts, if you will, about small businesses, because trust me, if you're a small business owner, we know how it gets. We know sometimes it's a little rough, right? The calm before the storm. It always seems to get worse before it gets better, right? You got to push through that drive. You got a lot of pushback with a new idea, new website, new brick and mortar business you've started, new consulting company, whatever that may be. We know that you can hit some speed bumps, some tidal waves, and tsunamis along the way, and it's hard to keep going, right? So on this episode, I wanted to drop some 8 feel-good facts. I already dropped some feel-good facts in the beginning already about who's hiring, how businesses are growing, some ideas for people looking to apply, and that we have also created 15 jobs down in Hardy County in our expansion down there to our big tech building, where we'll be doing a whole lot. Some things I can't announce now, but I will scroll off if I'm not careful. Let me reel it back in. All right, so 8 feel-good facts about U.S. small businesses. All right, there's plenty of anecdotal evidence about why small businesses are awesome. I'm going to get a sip of this coffee eventually. You see me keep picking up, and I have to put it down. So excuse me one moment. I take my coffee seriously. And for those of you that say, oh, coffee's bad for you, well, whatever. I'm drinking it. It is delicious. The Caribou coffee that we get, I'm telling you, find that. It's in a beautiful light blue bag. Sal, you know I take my coffee seriously. You see me every morning down there in Hardy County getting my coffee in order to go. But, okay, moving on. 8 feel-good facts, right? There is plenty of anecdotal evidence about why small businesses are awesome. But did you know Did you know that they also have a major positive impact on the nation's economy and progress? Yes, you knew that because I just covered that. I just told you how many people they're hiring, how they are the backbone, and more than likely, I bet this is going to say something about that. It's true. Oh, look at that. From job creation to technological innovation, small businesses truly are, what do you know, the backbone of America. We covered that, and you knew that already just from watching Inside Company Trader. You already knew that. See, you got smarter. You learn something every day. And now you can be the guy or the girl at the water cooler today at your small business, and you can say, hey, did you know that small businesses have created 275,000 jobs in April? That's actually 100,000 more jobs than was predicted. We're doing well. This is great. You can be that person today at the water cooler. You're welcome. Or whatever it is, the skee ball table, whatever the cool Google small business offices do, right? So, what do you know? The first feel-good fact is they're hiring. Oh, my gosh. They're hiring, but you knew that already, and so is CompanyTrader.com. We're hiring. We're expanding. We're growing, and you knew that too already. I'll shut up eventually. 50% of small businesses plan to hire new employees at a 12% increase from last year. We're getting bigger. New businesses are opening literally every day. Get this. I bet you can't guess this number. How many new businesses are started each month? I'll wait. That is so accurate. Facebook will probably kick us off for using a Jeopardy theme song. How many businesses? Did you guess the number? Did you say 100,000 new businesses are started each month? If you did, you're wrong. Did you say 250,000 new businesses are started each month? Then you are wrong again. Maybe 400,000. No, you're wrong. And if we were giving away prizes right now, would anyone actually win this prize right now? Let's see. No, 543,000 new businesses are started each month, which comes to more than a 6.5 million per year. Think about that. 6.5 million businesses are started each year in the U.S. Even if a small fraction of those businesses continue over a long term, they are still a promise of massive opportunities. Think about that. If all those new businesses are hiring 1 month, that many people, this many businesses start. Also, it also has to let you know, businesses do close down. Businesses do sell. This happens. These are the markets, but if you keep going, you try something else, try a new idea, put something else on, try that on for size, make some modifications to your company, whatever, sure, it definitely shows the competition. 6.5 million businesses in the U.S. are started each year. Fact number 3 to make you feel good about small businesses, they are innovating. It might seem like big corporations with huge research and development budgets are churning out new technological advancements. No, this isn't true, because large companies, they're modifying their present products. And then what they do is try to find how they can modify present products just a little bit to where they don't have to change their whole manufacturing setup, that are still pleasing the same segment of the market that they're reaching, if not just a little bit more. Go say, for instance, right, spaghetti sauces or Pringles or chips flavors, right? I don't know. I guess I'm hungry. I guess I'm using those. Oh, yeah. Side note, read a book called The Tipping Point by Malcolm Gladwell. Excellent book. He talks about some research in there about choice, right? About choice. He walks through this whole thing about spaghetti sauces. It's pretty unique. You can also look up Malcolm Gladwell's talk on TED Talk. Definitely worth watching. He has given a lot of talks out there. Definitely worth watching. So it's not the big businesses, but actually it's small businesses that are getting it done. Small businesses produce 16 times more patents per employee than large companies. 16 times more patents. Moving on. Feel good fact number 4. We're halfway there. Bear with me. They are confident in their future. Okay, a little subjective, maybe. All right. Okay, research here. According to National Small Business Association, NSB 2017 economic report, nearly half of small business owners anticipate growth in their business throughout the next 6 months. What's more, nearly 75% of those surveyed said they were confident in the future of their business, the highest record percentage in the last 4 years. Feel good fact number 5, they employ most Americans. Did you know that? Did you know that small businesses employ most Americans, not gigantic factory churning corporations, no offense, but the majority of U.S. workers aren't employed by huge corporations. Instead, 52, I love that. That's my favorite number, by the way. 52% work for small businesses, and 39% of workers in the tech industry are employed by small businesses. Go small businesses. We rule. Hashtag we rule. All right. Feel good fact number 6. I believe that's what it is. I may have lost count. Exports are big business for small business. It might seem like large corporations in the world dominate or would dominate the export business, but it turns out the small businesses actually make up 97% of exporters, and they produce 29% of all export value. All right. Feel good fact number 7 for small businesses. They're adding jobs. This is kind of, I think you knew that already. Yeah, I think you knew that. They're adding jobs, and we kind of covered that in feel good fact number 1, but hey, double down. They're adding jobs. Jobs makes everybody feel good, right? Every politician is always, that's their favorite thing. I'm going to add jobs and support the troops. Those are the things they love to say. So adding jobs, not only are small businesses adding new jobs, but they're adding more large businesses. Well, you don't say. You knew that already. You're smarter. Feel good fact number 7 here. They aid economic recovery. Although small businesses took a major hit during the recession, young and small firms continue to add jobs. They aid economic recovery, right? So we're adding small jobs. Hey, look, we're like that gauze on the wound right there, right? We're not too big to fail, right? You could have bailed out small business. Never mind. Let me back up. I'm going to tangent here. While older and larger firms eliminated more jobs than they created, small business owners, founders, and workers, they aid the economic recovery, and they are growing. As the last feel-good fact, over the 12 months, the average business selling with Square has experienced revenue growth. I guess that probably comes from Square, and you're welcome for your free ad there. Hope you've enjoyed this. I dropped some feel-good facts, some things that you know now that you can talk about and feel good about what you're doing. It's a beautiful day out there. Not really in Orlando. It is raining today, but I like it when it rains. It's kind of beautiful. I stay in the office a little longer and grind some things out. Stay tuned for us. We're going to be adding a lot more shows here, actually. Inside Company Trader will continue on and will begin to go live on Mondays from our expanded offices down in Hardy County. Where's Wauchula? I don't know. Hardy County? That's where it is. We know where it's at. Putting Wauchula on the map down there even more so than they already are, the beautiful people of Hardy County. Soon we'll be walking our halls of our new building down there. Orientation being May 13th. May 13th, we're getting there. So we will be broadcasting live on Mondays at noon from our new offices down in Hardy County with Inside Company Trader. I know you've been used to possibly seeing it on Wednesdays and Thursdays, but you will see it from now on Mondays and on Thursdays from our offices in downtown Orlando, the beautiful. We'll be broadcasting a new show. We're playing with the name right now. Maybe you can help us name it. It could be Mind Your Business or Mind Your Business. We're playing on it. Maybe another play on Company Trader words. But essentially, what we're doing on there is we're having small business owners on the show. We will be having business brokers on the show, commercial realtors on the show, traders, investors, all kinds of people financially involved with what we do at CompanyTrader.com. That will be coming to you live on Thursdays. So 2 shows starting a week. Look, like our Facebook page. If you're watching this, you're already here. Hit the little thumbs up button. Boom. And you're already there. Hit follow and see first as well, because so much more is coming out of the CompanyTrader.com camp. Again, the principles of business will be posted on our Instagram page, Company Trader. You can find us there. Follow. We follow back. That's the currency of the social media world. As you know, follow back. The same on Twitter. And stay tuned with us. I'm telling you, so much more exciting things I can't say. Things I'm like, let me say something. They won't let me say anything, right? So I have to hold it back. As you know, I can run my mouth with the best of them, as I have. But thank you for tuning in. I'm your host, as always, here at Inside Company Trader, and more shows we will be doing. Chief Marketing Officer Adam Lowry signing off here from the 3rd studio of CompanyTrader.com. Stay tuned, and in case you haven't heard, CompanyTrader.com, it's a no-brainer.